Hi, everyone. Welcome to Soul Talk. I'm Patty Malik, and Dawn Crystal is back with us live today. We're going to be talking about healthy, sexy body, how to revive our body parts effortlessly by healing your DNA from the inside out with the help of Dawn and her God frequency energy healing. It's the fastest and most lasting, powerful way to a sculpted body, a sexy body, and it's through your energy. It's through your energy body. We're going to learn how to heal your body at the source, the DNA. We're going to find out how to look and feel the best that we have ever felt in years without lifting a finger, and learn the secret to the fastest and most lasting way to a powerful, most powerful way to a sculpted, sexy body, and then discover how to finally sculpt that body while we sleep. Dawn is a internationally recognized voice sound healer. She's a direct channel to God, the Creator, medical intuitive. She's a respected life coach, a soul reader, a pain release expert, and a best-selling author of 6 books. She is known as the leading transformational expert, incorporating ancient wisdom for modern-day success. And she helps her clients to release themselves quickly from pain, emotional and physical. And she has miraculously healed many life-threatening conditions, such as cancers and unknown illnesses that no medical treatment could cure. And today, Dawn is also going to be, you're going to get a chance to work with Dawn in a mini session. If you would like some help from Dawn, you can hit *2 on the phone to raise your hand, or you can type questions into our webcast page. And we ask that you leave a first name and maybe a location so that we can kind of tap into your energy. And with that, I want to welcome Dawn back to Soul Talk. It's been a while, Dawn. Welcome back. Aloha.
Aloha. Well, Patty, welcome. I want to say thank you for inviting me back to your soul family. I just feel like like I was just telling you a few minutes ago, your soul sister. And I just always, yes, I really do. And everybody, I just want to welcome everybody here too for showing up on the call, because it's always a powerful call when we're working with Divine Creative Energy. So it's not really so much about me, guys, except I like to call me the vehicle that brings in the high frequency energies through the calls. And I set the call, Patty, always before we get here, so anybody on the replay will receive the high frequency as well from the Divine Creator of all of life. But yeah, I'm just excited, Patty, to be back here, because it's been a long time, and it feels like a while, but just grateful to be back with you, because, Patty, I really so enjoy, just feel so at home with you when I come here and you know, share my gift and really do a show with you. So thank you for inviting me back. I really do appreciate that.
Absolutely. Anytime, Dawn. And Dawn is bringing in the energy from Maui today.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll welcome that. Yeah.
It's really high frequency here. Yeah.
Yeah, from our Lemurian stomping grounds.
Yeah, it's been really intense here lately, too, for me as well. And I mean, I've been here for a long time, and I'm still feeling these upgrades, you know, even living just here on this sacred island, which is really, for me, I always say, Patty, me living here was always an invitation. I never really planned to live here. It was just an invitation by the island itself. So I'm always humbly grateful as long as I'm here. So, yeah, I'm just grateful to be here and talk about what we're going to be talking about. So we're going to be talking about healthy, sexy body parts. And I try to make it a little bit humorous, you know, because everyone knows me. I've been around almost 30 years doing my healing, everybody. Patty, do you want me to go on, or do you want to say anything? Because I don't overstep you either.
I just want to ask you, you know, talking about the sexy, healthy body, what does the inside of our body have to do with body sculpting? You know, like our DNA and.
Oh, it has everything to do with it. Your DNA, your ancestral epigenetic bonds are. I mean, we're kind of come in with a lot of. I've been doing a lot more and more work on ancestral energy recently. And I've been always clearing DNA, upgrading DNA for everybody. And also your ancestral imprints and your Akashic records. I mean, we're talking deep, 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 because a lot of this energy, you know, or the way we are is really inherited. You know, I like to say it's not all. I mean, it depends on, you know, I like to say there is I mean, of course we have to be conscious, everybody, to, you know, especially if you want to be, I'm talking about healthy, sexy body parts from the inside out too, you know, not just of course we want to look good from the outside. I mean, I'm all about that myself, and kind of tap us into our youth frequency of the divine, which I like to call it our divine blueprint, and that's really no age, right? But, we're living in a physical realm and a physical body. So, we do have a lot of belief systems on top of that, which is part of my work, Patty. I like to clear the conscious mind. I'm very good at that, unconscious mind and the subconscious. But I do groups of people at this. I think I do 6-month groups at a time. I've been doing this since 2017 of just clearing our minds and upgrading genetics and stuff like that. So I'm really good at this right now. This is what I specialize in besides my, you'll hear my voice sound, healing today, which is just a vibrational frequency from the divine creator that comes through my voice, everybody. Just in case you're new here to my work, I'm Dawn Rayanne Chantel Crystal, that's my full name. And I run Source Creator Energies through my voice. That's just kind of like my voice is just the carrier of the divine. So, we're all from the divine creator. So I like to say that the energies that come through me, group-wise or individually, or in my MP3s, I should say, or my remote work, remote healing I do too, always comes in for your highest good and what you're ready for, individualized per person. So it's pretty miraculous. I've been running this energy before I even talked about it. As far as I don't really bring like to say, Patty, I don't bring a modality to my work, so I'm very clear on that. I don't bring any light language. I don't bring light language. To me is really just a language from another galaxy or universe, which is great. Mm-hmm. I like to go right straight to the divine creator, which is no language. Do you know what I mean? I don't bring in any language to my work because I really feel that the divine creator of all life is no language. It just is,
right.
So when I very specific when I say sound energy healing, I always just want to be very clear that the energy that comes through the divine creator comes through my voice. My voice just brings it out, but there's no language to what I bring. So I'm very clear on that. So we keep it very pure. But I just know just working on myself I always like to say, I think I'm always kind of guided to always work on myself first, and that's how these frequencies come to me, Patty, from the divine creator. Right. I'm always downloaded. And I know a lot of us get downloaded with stuff, and I don't think it's just me, but that's just for my gift and how I bring it to the planet is I'm always downloaded with something, and then I have to figure it out. And it may take me a little time sometimes to figure out stuff. And, I was just telling you before, Patty, I could cure cancer now. I'm very confident in that. I'm not saying I could do that for everybody, but I have the ability to know how to shift and change DNA chromosomes with people, upgrade chromosomes, which most doctors you'll never hear say that. I'm not taking anything away from the medical profession because I'm not a doctor. But I could just tell you, I'm an energy healer, and I'm very gifted at what I do. So, I've come to that, and I also know how to sculpt the body, but do it in a way that is for your highest good, and do it in a way that's not taking drugs or any pills. Okay, we're not talking. Mm-hmm. We're talking about all energy, high frequency energy today that is just natural. There's no synthetics. There's no chemicals, and it's all from the divine creator that beats your heart, everybody, and breathes your lungs and does it for every living creature on this planet. And, I'd just like to say that I'm humbly grateful to bring this frequency to this planet, and I put it in everything I do, which is all my programs. Okay, today we're going to be, right. Because, this is a good, perfect time of year. I mean, I like to call it a youthening frequency. Of course, it's turning back the clock on our, a lot of us are kind of shaped a certain way, and some of us, I hate to say it, we get a little bit superficial here, but I just want to be real. We work out a lot. I have a lot of clients that come to me, they work out at the gym all the time, and they're eating properly, and they still can't get beyond that, cellulite, whatever they're dealing with, the certain look that maybe they have from their parents, I'm saying, that they're kind of bringing onto their own reality. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right. So speaking of the gym, can we really give up the gym or other intense workouts by using this frequency?
A good question. I think the gym is the gym. I think we should move our bodies, everybody. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying we have to move our bodies to the point where we're exhausted. I know people that – I used to be one of those people years ago. I don't know. I guess I came to my senses, but early on in my life when I wasn't healed and I was all in my trauma, which I think we all have our own story, right? I'm one of these healers, guys, that, that have walked my talk. I mean, I grew up in a very – if you read any of my books, I have 6 books out there. It talks about a lot of bits and pieces of my life and how horrible it was. And that's not horrible anymore. I actually look at it as training for who I am now. But I was not the person I was back then as I am today 30 years later doing this healing that I do with my sound. But I do believe that we should work out and move our bodies. I just think that it just has to be, because Patty, one thing I like about you, Patty, you're very in tune to what your soul wants you to do. You are very, every time I talk to you, I'm just amazed by you, because, Patty, I don't think we don't talk about you, but you're very in tune to what, I notice that with you, and I so respect that you just follow your soul, whatever you're being guided to do, right? I mean, you just kind of have that knowing. But your radar is really keen, okay? And I need to give you credit for that, Patty, but I really feel that, like with anything we do in our life for everybody, and why I use Patty is because Patty is awesome, and I think she's very in tune to her higher self and what she's guided to do, and that's part of my work too, is I kind of make us more of I call it a sharpened radio station, okay, guys? You know how we have the radio dial and we just kind of dial it? And my work is with my soul. I ground people's soul in their bodies, Patty, besides just doing all this work. I'm really good at embodying people. But I can kind of tune everybody's radio station to the frequency of their own divine divine self and the divine creator. And sometimes we get right in the middle, like that little staticky little wave turning it. It's not always so clear. So, Patty, your dial is pretty keen, like you're just on that right dial, right? So,
I
see that. I mean, I don't never told you that before. Maybe I'm putting you on the spot here, but I'm saying it in a very good, wow, you're really amazing when you say, I'm just following my soul. I'm going to do this now. I'm like, wow, that's like really cool of me. So this is what my work is, everybody, is kind of redialing you to being you, but doing what you really want and not really doing it in a way that has to be hard or pushing yourself to the point where you're exhausted. Because I think that we should move our bodies. I want to get back to that too in a minute. I think we need to move our bodies just to kind of bring in frequency of our soul to our bodies because, if we're stagnant on the couch, and I got to tell you something, I've been there many times just downloading these energies, and I couldn't move for a couple weeks on the couch because I was just so overloaded with high frequency. But we just do it in a way that's easy for your body because, just remember, everybody, our bodies are, our physical realm of us, okay? We're all talking about high frequency, Patty. You get a lot of healers or teachers here that all talk about that. But we don't really talk about incorporating because, I'm all about grounding the high frequency, everybody. The high frequency of who we are, our personal power into our bodies. Meaning, yeah, it's great to live up there in the clouds, everybody, and all that high vibration, out-of-body stuff. But we really can live purpose, and really your true soul's calling is really bringing in the high frequency of who you are, your divineness, into your physical body. Even though our physical body's a little dense, it takes a little while. And then once that little part of our body gets used to this, we incorporate the high frequency in our physical body, and that's when life becomes fun and easy, and our body starts being more vibrant. This is true stuff. This is what's in my work here, bringing in the high frequency of the divine creator, but your own divine high frequency self. We're all from the divine creator, and we bring it in our body and we embody that, okay? And that's when our body starts looking, it starts becoming more alive. And I work with people for years, and they're in their 70s, and I'm just giving an example. They have more energy than someone in their 30s, okay? And they have, I've watched them, and they're like walking really fast, and their vitality is amazing, right? So this kind of starts coming into our body, and it starts speeding up our metabolism and really renewing us because it's like a renewal when our high frequency comes in our body. I don't know if you feel that at times, Patty, because you're really in tune, and you are. But that's what the work does with the divine creator's energy, with everything I do. It's really incorporating a heaven to earth in our physical realm because we're in this body, this vehicle, everybody, and we're supposed to, if you really want to be aligned to your gifts and your soul's calling in this lifetime, maybe I'm going off a little bit here, Patty, but it's really important. We really need to be embodied, okay? We really need to be embodied with the frequency of who we are. So that's why I think that we need to work out. But I think once you start embodying your light, everybody, this is what I'm trying to get the whole point of this. But kind of just know, just like Patty here knows, okay, I just need to go this way now. I don't really understand it all, which is exciting. Life becomes a journey, right? It becomes kind of exciting adventure, even though you don't really know how it's going to turn out, right? And then you just know, okay, today I just feel like I need to work out and move my body. And then maybe tomorrow you take a rest, or you just go a little bit lighter. Do you see what I'm saying? Like you just kind of have this dial, sharper dial to the divine. And you're like, okay, I'm just going to honor what I'm being guided and I feel. Do you see what I'm saying? Because sometimes our bodies are integrating and we can't go 130%, more than what we used to do. You know what I'm saying? But it also comes down to we don't need to become what we want to be because we're really aligning to I call it original divine soul print, okay? So meaning that there is no belief system on anything. It's just what we create, right? So today what we'll be working with, and I'll be working with callers eventually if they want to tune in, is just kind of getting things kind of moving for you, and you know, kind of doing a little bit of called a mini DNA upgrade for everybody, Patty, because you know, right now that's why I really felt very strong to come on your show today. And this is a great topic. Of course, we want to look good for the summer, everybody. This is summertime. We're wearing shorts, right? We want to start. We don't have to, you know, we don't have to be pushing ourselves every day, 7 days a week at the gym. I mean, unless you really love it, which I really feel that if you're really on a spiritual path, everybody, it's about tuning into what you're needing in the moment, okay? And you can still get the results and not work out so hard. Does that make sense, Patty?
Yeah.
To get there.
Know, I think everything that you're talking about are things that we have been putting out there for our audiences to learn these new ways of being and tapping in higher into ourselves to prepare us for this time that we are just embarking on now with this 5D new Earth. You know, I mean, it is here now, and it's here for us to implement and take advantage of this higher frequency and, you know, being able to manifest faster and being able to cure ourselves and, you know, learning how to tap into our guidance at a higher level, all of these things, you know, that we've been preparing for. So, you know, sculpting our body through frequency and energy, you know, I guess it makes sense, you know, that is possible. That's here for us as well. So, Dawn,
and if you notice, everybody too, I was going to say, you know, I mean, I'm not young either, you know, and I really feel that even, you know, when I bring out even in my pictures, you know, and I'm not touched up or anything, and I'm not bragging, okay, either, because I'm very humbled. You know, Patty, one thing about me is I know it's not me, what I do. I just know that I'm just very clear of what I do. Does that make sense? And that's why, just very humble. So my look and everything is because I've done a lot of work, and a lot of people say when they see me, they look like I radiate, and that's probably true. I feel like I radiate a lot, but that's probably one of my gifts. But I'm just saying that, you know, you too can look the same, and we don't have to look so tired, you know, all the time and feel this sluggishness. I think that's what you're talking about, Patty, too, with this new Earth, too, and that's probably what I'd like to help out some people, too. Just kind of clear some of this density that is kind of falling away from us right now. Do you know what I mean, Patty?
Right.
Because we're like the old cocoon that's actually renewing right now, but it's like we kind of have to update our systems to that frequency. You know, it's great and all, we know it's happening, but how do we get ourselves there in an easy way without suffering so much? Do you know what I mean? Or, you know.
Right.
Well, I've been there, you know.
As the old world is crashing right now, you know, we're feeling, you know, we're getting caught in that density, and also we're being, you know, downloaded with all of this higher frequency that's going on in the planet. So we're really kind of, you know, in and out and in and out and in and out, you know, which can be hard on people. You know, we're kind of rebirthing here. I think our old body is dying, you know, and we're all just kind of rebirthing.
Absolutely.
You know, so what kind of results can people expect to experience from?
Well, the good thing is it's individual, but I want to let you know that I've had a lot of good just testimonials of just because I did like a beta with this before I even come out with this, of people just becoming more alive, you know. Because if you become more alive, everybody, and feel good in your body and have more energy, because right now it is the old part of us is dying, so we might feel really sluggish, you know. I'm not to say that we're not going to go through a little bit of period of that, okay, of the old part of us kind of clearing away or dying away, whatever you want to call it. So it is a process of that dying period, which it goes. But my goal is to make it quicker and easier and more efficient, okay, because that's really where I come in. I get these frequencies and I work on myself, and I can tell you, usually when I'm working on myself, everybody, I'm not bringing it to speed. You know, usually I do have to go through that period where I just kind of leave society in some ways. You know, go away for 2 weeks and just not really talk to too many humans and just hang out with my animals and really just work with this, and that's how I'm trained. But then I bring it to you guys, everybody, in a more efficient way, so this way things can turn around for you pretty quickly. And I'm just talking about even listening to my MP3s. I have a lot of people who just love my MP3s because they're short and they're very high-frequency activations.
I love them.
So I do it in a way that's efficient because I know that we're busy people and, you know, we all have a life on planet Earth besides doing the spiritual work, which all of us are doing our spiritual work even if we're not aware of it. But I know most of us are, especially being on your show, Patty, that, we are on this journey, but we also have to feed ourselves, clothe ourselves, pay for the roof over our head, and we have to kill the job. So, I try to do it where it's easy for your body to incorporate it or integrate it so it doesn't put you out. You know what I'm saying? But,
right.
but we can shift and change our DNA, and I'm all about that in everything I do. And that's DNA also work I do is in my remote work every day. It's really just kind of, really freeing our DNA from limiting bonds and, really, I call it cellular regeneration for ourselves. And I'll be doing a little bit of that with some callers today. So just general cellular regeneration, because a lot of times we kind of degenerate for a little period of time. And I know that we can get that little tipping point where our bodies just don't know how to go back into that beautiful regeneration that we are all really wired to do naturally. So I'm not saying that we can't do it on our own, but I like to kind of overstep that and kind of bring ourselves back into regeneration where we start feeling, I'm feeling more alive, I feel more energy, I'm feeling more youthful, and then also upgrading the divine blueprint of who we are. So this way we can co-create with the divine creator of our intentions of what we really want to be, what we want to look like. You want sexy legs? You want the cellulite off your legs? I'm being superficial here, but it's just truth. Sculpted arms, maybe whatever it is, six-pack abs, we could go there. And of course, that's going to give you confidence, even though, you guys, I'm very spiritual, okay? So, I'm not the 20-year-old person I used to be where I was really a gym rat at one time in my life where I was in the gym 7 days a week, but that wasn't really who I am now. And those things are there, and you could look good and feel good in your body, but this is all based on you really being aligned to your soul's calling and really helping you feel good in your body so you can actually conquer and really follow whatever journey you want to go as far as bringing your gifts to the world, whatever your gifts are, everybody, because we all have gifts, okay? Some of us don't know what they are, and my work is to kind of help you because I'm a soul reader too. I actually help people figure out or see what their next – I don't like to kind of figure it out, but I like to call it align people to whatever their next level of calling is, whatever your next steps are, okay? So, a lot of us just we have a kind of a gift or talent, or we have some interest in things we like, and, it doesn't have to be healing. Not everybody's meant to be a healer. I know we're all here with somewhat of a healing ability, but some of us are here meant to be on this planet to really share healing abilities. Like I'm an activator, so I come in this lifetime to really activate people, really bring things alive inside you that's ready, that are dormant, or just things that need to be activated so you can come alive in your body and be aligned to what your soul's calling is. So that's really what it is, but it's just like anybody. It's like some hairdressers are good, some hairdressers you go to not so good. So I always say we're all here on this planet to kind of contribute in any capacity that we're meant to be contributing and doing it in a way that's really aligned to your soul, okay, and what your gifts are. Right. So, and that's for everybody here because we're all no good or better or worse. Everybody has a gift to bring, and some of us just don't know what that is,
Well, and our gifts are upgrading now. They're up-leveling. And for many people, our gifts are being revealed now, with all of the veil thinning and, the higher frequencies. This is the time for others that aren't sure what their gifts are, what their work is to be. This is the time that, it's starting to be revealed. So it's an amazing time. We've talked about this for years, and now it's here. It's like we've arrived,
No, and I want to mention you just hit it on the head too, Patty. A lot of people's gifts are changing. I mean, even me. I mean, right. I'm being guided into different things. Not that I don't do sound healing still, but I mean, I've written books. I've done all kinds of stuff that probably was something that I would never even imagine I would even do. See what I'm saying? Like I didn't even know I could. So what I'm saying is there's a timing.
Time.
Right, and now I'm not doing it. So it's like kind of like maybe I'll go back. I don't know. You know what I mean? But I just don't. I'm like you, Patty. I'm on that little flow, and I try not to overstep that because that's really where you're supposed to be. And you're really good at that. So I'm here to kind of sharpen everybody's radio station here today, so you guys could be in the flow and see what your next steps are.
Okay. So how about if we dive into our audience and see how we can help them?
Sure.
And we'll talk about your special offer a little bit later,
which great.
Ties into the healthy, sexy body. Okay.
Yes.
So once again, if you just jumped on the call late, you can hit *2 on the phone to raise your hand to work with Dawn in a mini session, or you can type questions into the webcast if you're on the webcast page. There's a web form down below. and we just ask if you leave a first name and a location so we can kind of tap into your energy. That would be great. So we're going to start with. And
Patty, I was going to mention one thing too.
Ahead.
If you, depending on how many callers or people there, if you know whatever it is, if some people are a little shy, I can always offer a group process for the time too while we're here. If we don't have enough people that want to be helped. I mean, I understand we're putting people, but I let people know that we're only knowing you by your first name too. So that's all we know. Okay, but we are a group collective.
Terrific.
We are a group collective, so we're all going to benefit from everybody's call. Do you know what I mean? Like, Patty, if I work with someone, everybody here could tune into that.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay. So we're going to start in California. I think it's Audrey. Last 4 digits are 9403.
Oh, my goodness. Can you hear me?
Hello. We can. Is it Audrey?
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking my call. Well,
you're welcome.
I am in my 80s. I wanted to ask you.
Oh, bless your heart.
My arms are withering now, and I think it's because I'm not absorbing the water correctly, because I drink a lot of liquids. But if you could, I would love to have my arms looking decent, and if you could possibly tweak my brain, because I'm really wondering about my brain these days, my brain function.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Well, I can do a little, Audrey, I want you to stay seated. Have I worked with you before?
Yes, you have.
It's Dawn. Oh, welcome. So have I helped you in the past? Because I wanted to welcome you back to the call.
Yes, you have.
Oh, I'm so grateful. Okay, because, Audrey, I'm actually feeling that this hydration thing has been going on for a while with you. And again, I kind of stemming from your parents were really good parents in this lifetime, or were they a little bit too busy?
It was extremely challenging, put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah, let me ask you, I'm not trying to put you on the spot, and we only have a little bit of time here, but I just need to ask you, was there any abuse at all, or was there any neglect or anything like that,
both of those.
Yeah. Well, we need to kind of upgrade you a little bit from that. So let me ask you this. Your parents, when you say neglect, was there any neglect of food or anything, any kind of nourishment, or was it just love?
No, it wasn't food. It was emotional. And my father was mentally ill, in and out of mental institutions. It was extremely challenging. Yeah.
So you lived around that kind of weird energy when he was there, right? Kind of all over the place.
Yes.
And you're a very sensitive child, huh?
Yeah. Yes, correct.
Well, you're a very sensitive child. How many siblings did you have with you?
I had an older brother.
Okay. Did he take the grunt of this like you did? Because you were the sensitive child.
He was actually mistreated and abused, and he left home early, and had a family he could go to, extended family. Yeah.
Okay. Did he? Is he still alive or is he deceased?
He is still alive.
Okay. Are you close with him this time? I mean, just now?
No, I am not.
So somehow, how many years apart were you guys? I'm just getting this information from your soul. How many years apart were you and your brother?
It's either 6 or 7.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Just kind of like he kind of had his own thing going. I'm kind of seeing like you're kind of like by yourself. But your mom, when she was around you, what was her energy like?
She was loving, but I think she was frozen at 12 because both her parents died, and then she became an orphan, and
Oh my God, totally.
I don't think she ever recuperated from that. So.
Well, it's almost like there's like an empty space. Like your mom was there, and you had a roof over your head, everything, but you're still kind of alone a lot. And I just need to need to bring back right now. This is good that you're on the perfect call today. To kind of bring back those little soul fragments of you together. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's like this hydration thing is almost like a lack of something, like you were love-starved in some ways because your mom didn't know how to love herself is what your soul is telling me. And your father obviously didn't have the capacity. Bless their hearts, we forgive both of them, right?
That's correct, yes.
Because we have to be bigger than that and just know that you chose this situation to whatever you needed to do with this family lineage, which was a lot of karmic energy that you need to clear. But we need to kind of upgrade you now. So you ready for some upgrading? I'm going to do a little rebalancing on you because you have a little brain plaque, which I can help you out with, okay?
Thank you so much. I thought something was there was going on.
Well, it's not like you need to be concerned, like, it just happens when we age, but sometimes we just get a little bit of brain plaque. I call it cognition. I need to kind of up your cognition a little bit, okay?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, but otherwise you're doing pretty good. I'm scanning you. I mean, you're doing what you're doing. I mean, I don't know. Are you able to walk at all? Take little short walks or anything? Are you?
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, I think my body is rejuvenating. Yeah.
Well, I think that what you're doing is perfect because your soul says you're not, you don't have to overkill, but you're moving your body, and that's the key to life. Okay, just keep moving, even if you don't overdo it. Okay.
Absolutely.
So you're doing everything good. Okay, so Audrey, I'm going to start with some sounds. I want everybody. I'm going to try to work with as many people, but I want everybody in this group collective here. If you're listening to the replay or you're here with me now, you can always tune into Audrey's energy, even if you don't think that you need what I'm giving her. I'm going to give her an upgrade. So I will be upgrading Audrey right now, and kind of even though I'm bringing some soul fragments back to her. Maybe part of you guys are feeling kind of lost or not really feeling like you never felt like your true self. So this soul fragmentation. Defragmentation, I'm going to kind of bring her back together, is going to kind of bring her back into wholeness. Okay, so this is good for everybody. So Audrey, do you feel energy at all from energy healers or workers ever, or because everybody's different. Some people feel and some people don't.
Well, I'm feeling something right now.
Okay, good. So I'm working on you. Yeah, perfect. So let's start with more light. I'm going to do my famous sound, but just remember, my sound doesn't have to be making rhymes or rhythms. And it's just a frequency that comes underneath my voice, okay? I just bring it through my voice, but it doesn't have to make any logical sense. We're going to bring it in right now, stronger from the Creator to assist you, and just know and stay seated because you might get a little, not dizzy, maybe a little bit, because I'm going to be working on clearing the brain plaque off your brain, okay?
Thank you so much.
And I'm going to do a little activation with bringing your soul, just to make sure you're all connected with your higher self. And all parts of your inner child are on board as well. So you ready, Audrey? We're going to catch you back in the light so you remember who you truly are on all levels of you, including your inner child, okay?
Oh, bless you. Thank you.
Well, receive this because you're helping others as well. So you ready, Audrey, to receive this?
I am ready.
Okay, just be open. There's no, just receive and see how you feel. Let's begin right now. So I just cleared a little bit of heaviness above your upper chakras. I don't like to use chakras. I like to use energy centers as far as our chakras, just to respect everybody's belief systems. In case you don't believe in chakras, I call them energy centers. Let's do that right now. I just cleared the upper one for you. I'm going to spin all your chakras. Your chakras are needing a little, I call it your energy centers need to be kind of just cleared out. Do you feel something coming in?
I do. I'm tingling.
Yeah, that's great. So I'm going right into the brain. I'm going to rebalance your brain as well. Clear the plaque. You might get a little dizzy here. Just stay seated for a minute. Okay, just take a deep breath. How's that starting to feel? A little bit lighter because your eyesight should be getting a little bit clearer right now.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, well, you might feel it. You might start feeling like the room is looking brighter when I get done here, like a brightness,
It does appear that way. Yes.
Yeah, well, that's good because we're clearing up the plaque off your brain. And I just did a little brain rebalance. I'm going right into the heart with your inner child and just kind of reconnecting them back into just so they know who they really are, beyond how you were treated in this lifetime and what's happened to you, the story. We're just going to kind of bring healing to that and really connect you stronger to the divine Creator that beats your heart, breathes your lungs. Because your inner child needs this love. This is part of the hydration, okay? Your inner child's love starved. So we're going to connect them right back into the source that will water. It's like almost like we're a plant, and it's just going to water us and feed us and whatever we need. I'm doing that now. Bring love and light into their hearts. clearing your liver too. Your liver needs clearing.
Oh, thank you.
Just a little bit, just a little heavy. How's the heart starting to feel?
I'm just feeling really good. I'm like overwhelmed. It's emotional.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. It's a connection. This is a reconnection back to who you are. Isn't that beautiful?
Wow, that's so beautiful.
Yeah, and feel the emotion. Don't hold back, because this is like a reunion back to you. Does that make sense?
It does.
So I'm going to bring in your light to your feet right now. I'm just going to anchor you to this beautiful planet in your body with your personal power. Okay, my dear?
Oh, bless you. Thank you.
Yes, feel that come in your legs.
Oh, I feel it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's like tingling. It could be hot. It could be cool. And anybody else here on the call who's listening to this that wants to be more grounded in their physical body, tune into this right now. Looking at the top of your feet, everybody, if you have a moment, or just imagining it. Oh, that's beautiful, Audrey. Take a deep breath and just kind of scan and see how you're starting to feel. This is really quick work that I do, but I'm very efficient, when I work with people. So it's like a divine activation that doesn't even have to take long.
Well, I'm just so appreciative, and thank you. Thank you so much. I really needed it badly.
Yeah. Well, I just want to just let me put a little spark into your arms, okay? Get things moving. How's that feeling in your arms?
I can feel it.
Yeah, a lot of high frequency coming in your arms. It's almost like there was a past lifetime with you, and I don't want to get into it right now, but I kind of cleared the past lifetime remnants. It was something to do with your arms, so you kind of brought it in this lifetime. Just remember, everybody, our existence in this lifetime doesn't just come from this lifetime. I don't want to blow anybody's mind, but we're part of every existence that we've ever had with our soul. Do you know what I'm saying? And we're here to do a lot of our soul work in this lifetime, which could come up in our physical realm. I know I've been working on myself for years, and a lot of weird stuff has hit my physical body, but also I know how to clear the more of the past lifetimes that come up as well. And this is what you had, something come up with the past lifetime related to your arms that was just kind of ready to be released. So I don't need to get into the big story. Like sometimes I'll tell my clients, if I'm working with them, the story, because they need to hear the wisdom. But in your case, I kind of just needed to lift it off you. And can you feel that there's something happening in your arms now that wasn't going on before?
Right. Well, I can feel they're like tingling. I feel activity there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're coming alive. So, just Audrey, drink some extra water for a few days. I know your hydration thing, but I did work a lot with the reactivation in the heart, which is really going to really change your DNA and your inner child, so they know that their love comes from the divineness instead of what you've been shown up into this moment. You know what I'm saying?
Bless you.
It's like upgrading you. I upgraded your records. But, I did this because other people who are going to be listening to this replay is going to need this energy. So I just want to say thank you, Audrey, for being a trooper and actually raising your hand, because you didn't just help yourself, which is a gift that you received not just from God, the divine creator, but for me, myself, with my gifts, but you're helping other people too. So I just want you to know, thank you for that, okay?
I'm so glad. Thank you. I'm so happy.
Yeah, my pleasure. Yeah. Well, you just take a deep breath. You're breathing deeper, my dear. So enjoy this beautiful energy coming to you. It's not going to go away because we hang up. It's going to stay with you for 2 to 3 days. Your higher self is telling me it's going to be working with you for 2 to 3 days after this call, just kind of upgrading you. You'll just feel shifts and changes happening for the next few days. And just make sure you just keep yourself hydrated. Even if you don't think you're absorbing it, you do need to make sure that you're flushing out the toxins and stuff that will be coming up to the surface with just drinking, okay?
Thank you, Audrey.
Bless
you. Yeah, bless you, Audrey. Thank you.
That was a powerful call. Yeah, that was powerful.
Your work has really upgraded. Wow. Up
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm like on fire, girl. I haven't, you know me, I've totally taken off time from working with people because I honor me, right? And I want to let you know, everybody, behind the scenes, working on myself, upgrading and bringing in more frequency. So yeah, my energy is up like 200,000%.
Yeah, that was huge. I could feel it. Wow. I'm sure everybody on the call could. Wow. Okay. So let's see if we can get someone else on here.
Okay, great.
We have San Francisco. Last four digits are 5351.
Hello.
Hello. Who are we talking
to? This is Kathy.
Hi, Kathy. And how
Thank
can
you.
Dawn help
Welcome.
you?
Hi, Dawn. I've worked. I've had a session with her, and I bought a couple of her packages in the past, so I'm familiar with her work, and she's great.
Well, thank you for saying that. I mean, I don't tell anybody to, but thank you. I'm glad. I always say I hope I help somebody on some level in some way. That's my whole goal is to help you and anything you're needing.
You know, I've been like a lot of people, you know, trying to do a lot of work to clear out a lot of things for a long time. So, but I still feel, and I don't like to say this, but I feel I've been going in and out of depression again, and it's, you know, mostly from things in this lifetime, and I really do a lot of work to clear things, but I feel that it's sometimes I feel like it's just pulling me in on more days than not, and I also know it has a lot to do with where I'm living. I haven't been happy the last 4 years where I moved, and I did for financial reasons. I expect to be moving, you know, sooner rather than later. But in the meantime, I just feel like I don't know. Just I used to be really always lively and bubbly, but you know, through life, like a lot of people, I guess I'm trying to have more days of getting that me spark back. You know.
Well, you're on the spiritual journey like a lot of us, clearing the sludge, my dear. I have to say, I've been with you with the depression. And my depression took me a long time to figure out how to even clear it, because I want to let you know that your depression, was your childhood kind of challenging?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I don't mean to put you on the spot. Just remember something here. No. You're talking to me. You're talking with me, and my childhood was horrible, okay?
It was a lot of drama and some abuse with, you know, the parents and then the older sister, and then I ended up, of course, with two men for almost, I guess, a total of 20 years that were abusive, and I've been alone for so long because.
How long now? How long?
That's 25 years.
Okay, so you know, this lifetime is all about clearing out the old and about you coming into your power. You know, you realize that it's been a challenging past. I'm not saying our pasts are easy, what we pick before we come into body. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of times we sign up for this, and before we're in body, sure, I'll do all this work. I mean, I just healed my whole family this lifetime, so I know. And I'm thinking to myself, did I really sign up for this?
I know.
I'm being honest.
Exactly.
But you have too, and a lot of yours is just heaviness, like your lineage. Your lineage is just kind of heavy, like mine. You know, a lot of my clients. You know, some of us come in with a lot of easier paths, and I tell the people that you're very blessed, and please enjoy that you've had a pretty good life. But some of us really come in with the heavy sludge, you know? Yeah. And you've had a lot of that, and you weren't really treated that well either in this lifetime, which doesn't help. As far as your parents being, you know, very, you know, I see you had a roof over your head as a kid, but I also see that your parents were not really giving love. Do you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't know if they had the capacity or not.
No, they have their own issues still.
Right. So they did the best they can. You feel, Kathy, that are they alive or are they deceased?
No, they're both alive, and it's been challenging. And my father hasn't talked to me again for, I don't know, God, about 3.5 years, and then it's been a struggle with my mom because of an older sister. Just, you know, we don't need to get into it, but so they're alive.
It's helping. The reason why I'm bringing it up because it's just you know, your soul's bringing it up because it's just, you know, you're helping someone else here, and just remember, Kathy, we only know you as Kathy. We don't know your last name. Okay?
It's incredibly painful, and I do my best to forgive, you know, but I also have to limit myself with different things.
Okay, so let me give you a soul reading here beyond Dawn Crystal, okay? So your soul's trying to come in and unearth some of this deep, really deep pain because your parents obviously have favoritism. They obviously have their own wounds, and they just don't know how to get out of their own thing. And then you're the old soul of the family that's very sensitive as well, and they never got you from day one. You know, you're just kind of living in this family.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but right now your soul is just coming into saying, okay, yes, you do need to limit yourself as far as your, being, how often you contact with them and stuff, because they are very draining on you, and they're not very uplifting. So, yeah. And, of course, our human nature is that we need to be connected. It's up to you, whatever you connect with them, because it doesn't seem like they've changed much. And when you get done with the conversation or something with them, it's just not really solving anything. It's not. But your soul thing on your own time is to really go in and start trying to forgive your life more, because it's kind of, I want to kind of upgrade you today. I'm going to bring in some frequency to help the inner child, but it is older you that has to do I don't know if you're in the Ho'oponopono or whatever you're doing on your life, but I'm just bringing that up because your soul brings it up. But it's almost like we need to kind of overlook them and look at them as a child, and they have their own wounds, and unfortunately they're not going to be as awake as you to know how to even go about it, So they're just kind of stuck, They're stuck in their own reality, and that's fine. They could stay there, and you're doing everything you do for yourself. But I need to kind of upgrade you today. Your soul wants me to do just some upgrading with your inner child, so you can start being more strongly connected to your divine spirit. The divineness that wants to fuel you, and kind of like you said, lift you out of this kind of almost like this depression that kind of seeps on you. It's almost like a family inherited type of miasm too. I'm seeing. So I'll clear that. Miasms are kind of tricky. Just to let you know, I do clear miasms. I know you probably never heard of that, but if you have, they're family.
No, I have heard of it.
Yeah, I clear those a lot, but I've also cleared them on myself. They can come back in other degrees, okay? I'm just letting you know that I work in the moment, okay? I'm not one of these healers that claim I'm Jesus, okay? I'm just here working with the divine creator. Okay, I'm just being truthful. I'm just a vessel, okay? So, but I'm very gifted. So I want to go in and clear you right now and upgrade you what's needed right now so we can kind of get you out of this little rut that you're feeling, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Is that good? Because that's what the call's about, upgrading. Okay? So, Kathy, thank you for being a trooper and sharing as much as you have today. I know it was a little bit uneasy, but I promise you a lot of other people here are thanking you for doing that, okay?
Okay, thank you.
So thank you. So now you're going to receive the benefits because I'm going to go in and bring some frequency to you. Do you feel my energy at all? Because I'm just started working on you, and I'm going to make it stronger with sound.
I do feel it with a lot of people, and yes, I have felt it with you before.
Okay, well, we're going to, if I have permission, can I bring in the light from the divine that you're ready for today? Only what you're ready for.
Yes,
okay,
absolutely.
so I don't overstep anything. Only your highest good. So, Kathy, just receive. You don't need to sit there and force feed it. It's just going to come in and assist you. But I'm also going to help your inner child kind of get beyond this little rut that they're in, okay? Because we need to clear this family disposition of a miasm, okay? That's actually part of it is it's kind of like a mental factors that's coming out as depression, okay? So I can kind of see that. All right, so let's begin to receive. Ready?
Okay.
Let's begin. Let's receive. This is a gift. To clear that little cloud over your head. That's what my little oops sounds are. They kind of just clear off that top layer. So we can bring in some more light from the divine. Clearing all levels up to the divine creator beyond the 7th level. So you got to clear, channel yourself. I call it the sharp radio station. Going to do a little brain rebalance. You might get a little dizzy here for just a second. I'm going to clear this miasm of depression, mental factors it's called. There it goes. Light's coming into your heart. I'm going to start upgrading your inner child, bringing them all connected into the light so they know that they can be fulfilled and nourished from the inside out. Your strong connection to the divine creator. Clearing off the sadness. Ooh. If you start crying, that's fine, but there's so much sadness here. So old, and we just need to clear that out. clearing the liver of anger. Not surprised you have anger because you've been hurt so much that you have the anger there, just maybe helping it make it easier. And the betrayal that you've dealt with, right? Yeah. From your exes, that's coming out right now, betrayal. Can you feel it starting to lift off you, by the way?
I feel a little lighter.
Yeah, it's coming out of your heart, but it's also coming out of your liver. Okay, so we're clearing that right now. But it is your part, even when if you don't work with me, it's just to keep in forgiveness as best you can. I'm not saying you can't feel emotion, but just to stay in forgiveness more and gratitude, because it's going to help clear all this other stuff. That you got some deep stuff from your family this lifetime and also past. So I'm clearing what's there at the surface right now, upgrading you, okay?
Okay.
Your lenses of your eyes are getting clearer to start seeing the world in a whole new lens, brighter. Bring your personal power to planet Earth in your body, so be aware of that right now. Do I have permission?
Yeah.
Try it on for size. Your inner child's a little bit afraid of their power and light, but there's nothing to be afraid of. It's who you really are. Just beautiful energy. Okay, take a deep breath, and this is just become aware of what you're starting to feel like. Okay, see if you're aware of something getting lighter, because there's a lot of things heavy leaving you. It's just clearing up what's at the surface, and just kind of did a brain upgrade for you.
Good.
Cleared up and cleared that family Mayaism, which was really heavy.
Yeah, that's my dad's side more.
Yeah, well, you're dealing with it, and to some degrees, I'm hoping that it doesn't come and hit you that hard again, because that was pretty hard. But I did clear it, so I don't know if you could feel a sense of that. It's a distortion, okay?
Right.
I just cleared that. So, for now, I don't see anything behind it, otherwise I'd tell you, because I could tell you I work here in the divine moment of now when I'm being shown. That's cleared. Okay. I also cleared up a lot of, as I was mentioning when I was clearing it, all these emotions. Okay, out of your heart, out of your liver. I don't know if you could feel a sense of something happening there that's a little lighter now.
I did on my heart, not the liver.
Yeah, the liver's been just kind of heavy, and it could be just from old emotions. I'm talking about from your past, we all have stuff. You got quite a bit, but, can I be, I'm going to tell you straight, your soul's telling me that you're doing really good, just doing what you're doing, so you just keep plugging away. And it seems like it's tedious and it's never ending, but you really are making progress. Because a lot of times we forget that we're making progress, but you are, even though it seems like you're just kind of still, sometimes feel like you're in this dark hole, but you're really getting out of it,
Thank you for saying that.
So well, I'm not just telling you, it's what your soul's telling me. So it meaning that you have a lot of support on the other side there, and you're healing yourself, but you're healing your lineage. It's not an easy task, and it's not. But you are doing it. Okay, you are progressing. Okay.
I know I have so much more to help, people, and in the 25 years I was alone, I focused on having a career and raising my son. So and I just thought it was best. And so, but now I've been doing all this work, and I just feel like, when am I going to feel like that zest again, like I used to have?
Yeah. Well, it's going to be that, but different. Even though it's going to be that again. I know it's because you were kind of asleep before, and we weren't really feeling the reality. You know, now you're kind of going through the sludge like we all go. We have to all go through this, okay? But you're getting through it, okay? Because otherwise you don't want to come in another lifetime and have to do all the work again, you know, because part of this in this lifetime is to kind of clear all this negativity, or if you want to call it. So you could come in, if you decide to come and be not reincarnated, but just coming into another form in another lifetime, you're not going to have to go through this again, okay? I mean, I know it's not really helping you now, but it is true. So right now you're going to get through it in this lifetime, so you don't have to worry about that. So you'll make your choices whenever that time is, whatever you do in the future. But it's I just want to give you the note that you are doing the work. You keep doing what you're doing as you're being guided, okay? So I can't, say what you're going to decide. You to do a lot of work on your own, what you have been doing. So just keep plugging away, okay? Because you're doing a very good, and I just cleared a lot on you today, so that should really help a lot too, okay? And I upgraded you, so that's good. You were here on the right call, and I'm glad that Patty picked you, because it was no coincidence.
Thank you so much, both of you. Oh my gosh, thank you, Dawn.
Yeah, thank you, Kathy, for being really brave. I really appreciate you. Thank you, and I sent so much love and light to her.
Thank you, Kathy. And you could hear her little upliftment in her voice.
Yeah.
There. Yeah.
It's going to still keep clearing, Kathy. It's going to still keep clearing for 2 to 3 days. So just drink some extra water like the last caller. It doesn't just stop because we get off the phone here. Okay. So please know this is just an activation that's going to continue. So, be with yourself. And if you feel a little heavy for a while or get lighter, don't just take that as the outcome. Okay. Because there's going to be a lot of shifting and changing happening. Okay. So, that's great. Great. That's wonderful. Good callers today because it's helping everybody here.
Thank you.
That might be tuning in.
Dawn, can we take a couple of minutes and talk about your special offer, and then maybe we can come and run a little energy for the audience?
Yes, that'd be great. I could just do a nice grounding activation for everybody today. So
okay. So let me.
I think we have a. Go ahead. You could explain it because I'm not sure how you tiered it. By the way.
Okay. Let me just start by saying that, Dawn had stopped doing private sessions for a while because she was really up-leveling. And she has, if you jump to Package C, she has been so gracious to open up 5 spots for people for July only. For a private session with her. It's a 20-minute session.
No, it's 25. It's actually 25 minutes. It's 25. It's 25 minutes.
So
it's 25.
We'll have to change
That's
that.
Okay. But it's okay. It's 25 minutes, everybody.
But, if you really, usually people wait a long time to see Dawn, but she has 5 spots available in July for the first 5 purchasers to book their session, and it will be for July only. And that special offer price, she normally charges $500 for her sessions. This package C includes that session plus the package A of the downloads and the bonus for $347. So if you're really in need now, I would jump on that. And then,
they also get the 30-day remote. They get the 30-day remote with that too, by the way. They do. They do. Oh, yeah. Okay. Package A and B. B has the remote, but Package C gets all of it.
Oh, my
All
goodness.
of it.
That's huge,
with the remote.
Dawn.
Mm-hmm. They get the session and the remote, and they get the MP3. Yeah, that's a big package.
Wow. That's huge. Oh, jump on that. That'll go fast. Better hurry. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to be very clear. They get everything. Yeah.
Okay. So then your package A is 6 MP3s. Your first item is the Sexy Legs Quantum Healing MP3 to sculpt the thighs and the calves and the vein therapy elimination, reduce the saggy skin, clear discoloration, and lessen the effect of cellulite. Item 2 is the Sculpted Arms Quantum Healing MP3 to tighten the upper arm area. That would be good for Audrey. Clear discoloration of the skin, create more muscle tone, shrink the loose skin, and smooth out the area. Item 3 is for the tight buttocks Quantum Healing MP3. It is sculpt the buttocks area, lessen the effects of cellulite, tighten the skin appearance, shrink loose skin, and smooth out the area. And then item 4 is your 6-pack abs quantum healing MP3 to enhance muscle tone, flatten and smooth out the stomach area, to shrink loose skin, detox the vital organs, and increase your metabolic rate. And then item 5 is the chiseled sculpted face quantum healing MP3 to sculpt the face and the jawline, tighten your skin appearance, tighten the jowl loose skin, lighten age spots and discoloration, renew the stem cells, age reduction activation, clear wrinkles, and heal sun damage. That's a big one. Wow. Mm-hmm. Talk about age regression. And then item 6 is the firm neck quantum healing MP3 to tighten the turkey neck, hanging neck, lighten the skin appearance, clear wrinkles, age reduction in that area, and heal sun damage and tighten age spots. So that working with the face sculpting is huge. And then you have a bonus MP3 of the anti-aging renewal to lengthen telomeres and stem cell renewal.
That's huge.
So
that's huge.
That
right there is worth the whole program. Is lengthening your telomeres, guys. That's your longevity. You lengthen your telomeres. That lengthens your life, really. So I'm able to do that in that activation. So that's a very awesome bonus. I should actually even be a bonus, but I made it a bonus. So that's like that's priceless. I can't even put a price on it. I call it priceless. And then this is all for package A. So that's very reasonable.
Yeah. Yeah. That's package A, and the special offer price on that is $147. Which is really a gift. And then package B is your 30-day remote healing with Dawn, which starts the day of your purchase. And
they contact us. They contact me right up. There's an email under. You contact me right away, and it starts the same day. And that goes 24/7, Patty, the remote. So people know my remotes are powerful. That's from Divine Creator, right to you from me every day, and I kind of tune into the group every day. So there is no emails or anything. It's 30 days of remote. You just receive the energies 24/7, and you just know that your highest good's happening, and it's very powerful. So that's for package B and C.
Okay. And package B also includes all of package A. You get all the downloads and the bonus. And that special offer price is $247. That remote healing, Dawn works from the inside out, and she's upgrading your DNA, the cells of your body, your complete genetic codes. I mean, it's really
it's powerful,
quite outstanding. Yeah. And then package C we did talk about. So package C does include that 20-minute session with Dawn plus
20. Yes, 25. Yes,
25
minutes.
I'm sorry, I did it again.
That's okay, Patty.
And then it includes all of package A and B. So
it's a big enchilada. You get everything.
It's huge.
And there's only 5 spots. And I have to say that the date's already on my calendar. It's only in July, everybody. So it's, like I said, you're getting everything plus a session with me, which if you really feel drawn, I don't think 5 will last long, but I will be able to go in deep and work with whatever's going on with you, or if you have anything in mind. So that's just, like I said, 5, once they're gone, they're gone. I can't reopen anymore. So glad I could bring that to you, Patty. That's true.
From Dawn. Yeah. Thank you. Wow. Oh my goodness, those 5 lucky people.
You're so cute, Dan. Well, I'm just grateful to be here, and it's just something I did with you, Patty, because like I said, I so appreciate what you're doing and having your platform, just really help people, and I'm just so glad to be part of it with you. Okay. So that's why I opened 5 spots.
We're so grateful to have you. Anytime you can join us. So tell us what this little process is you want to do for the audience.
I just want to do a quick little grounding because I know we're a little bit on time. So I just want everybody just to I'm going to do a little bit of activation at the top of your head, everybody, and then I'm going to go right down to your feet because I really feel that we just need to ground in more light. How's that sound, Patty? Bringing more light.
Sounds wonderful. Wonderful.
That sound good? So it might be simple, and you may feel it right away, and you may not feel it, depending on how busy your mind is, everybody. But just remember something. You'll receive it sometime today. You might feel it even later before you go to bed, okay? But this is just a divine gift coming through me to you. So let's go ahead and put your focus right at the top of your head. I'm not going to get into saying chakras. I'll say top energy center. I'm going to clear that right now for everybody. I'll make my little pop sound that's famous for just kind of moving energy out. So you have that little clear radio station connection right to the divine yourself, everybody, to divine creator. Let's do that right now, putting your attention right at the top of your head. You might get a little dizzy here for a minute, but it's okay. It won't last long. Okay, there it goes. Had to clear that. Just clearing it. Might get a little dizzy. Just stay seated, everybody. Okay, just take a deep breath into our lower abdomen of white light. Nice, easy breath of white light into our lower abdomen. And exhaling it out easy and effortless on the out breath, everybody. Just let it go. Now we're going to imagine right from the divine that this spear of light's coming in from your central channel, coming in from your top of your energy center at the top of your head. And it's going to start coming down your central channel. I'm going to make sound right now, making it clearer. And sound is going to be stronger, down to your feet. And it's going to go right down to your feet, and it's going to ground you right to this beautiful planet of your personal light and power. And this is going to go right down your central channel in the middle of your body, okay? So just breathe, relax, and know that this is what you're here for, and this is a gift from the divine and myself. So let's go ahead and receive this activation. If you want to feel your feet or look at the top of your feet or imagine it, doesn't matter. Just know that's what's happening right now. So let's receive this now, everybody, this divine activation. And let's begin right now. Let's begin. Oh, that's beautiful. Let's just close our eyes for a minute. Let's take a nice, easy breath of white light, everybody, into your lower abdomen with your eyes closed. And exhaling it out nice and easy on the out breath, nothing forced. Okay, let's just come back into the now, slowly opening your eyes, taking a nice stretch above your head, everybody, bringing us back into this reality where we're at in our physical realm. And this energies will work with you all day long, everybody. This is just like a divine activation for everybody here today, and also on the replay. So this energy stays active as long as Patty has the recording open, that anybody who goes back to this replay will receive this energy activation. And every time you listen to this, if you choose to, that you don't have to, you received it right now. If you go back ever, you might feel a little different, okay? Because everything's in the moment in this divine timing that we live in right now, in here and now. So, Patty, that's just a kind of a short activation, but it was powerful, and I really felt that this is going to help everybody here today, but it's also going to help people in the future.
Thank you, Dawn. Thank you. It's been just a gift to have you here today, and
bless you.
to bring all the energy to our audience and your amazing special offer. So thank you all for being here as well. Thank you for sharing with us today, and take advantage of Dawn's special offer if that's calling you. And
Yeah.
Sending you all much love. Big hugs, Dawn. I love you.
I love you, Patty. And I'm here for you, Patty, too. If anytime you just connect with me, and everybody here, I just want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the soul family here. And I'm so grateful that you are here just doing your soul work, everybody, because you're really healing yourself. You're healing your life, but you're also healing Mother Earth. So thank you for just being here and receiving, okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
Bless you all.
And with that, we're going to say goodbye to everyone. Bye-bye now. Thank you.
Bye, Patty.